Welcome to Soothing Pod's meditation. In today's meditation, we will be exploring the human tendency to seek out certainty, delving into the reasons why we seek it, so that we can become more mindful of its presence within our own lives. To begin this practice, take a moment to find a comfortable seated position, settling in, and closing your eyes when you are ready. Let your spine be long and your shoulders relaxed, and allow your hands to rest wherever they are most comfortable. And now, with attention turned inwards, take a moment to ground yourself here, just to notice what it feels like to be held in this very moment. You might notice what the surface feels like beneath you, what the air feels like against your cheeks, or the way the body moves ever so subtly as you breathe in and out. Know that there is nothing you need to do here, but notice what it feels like to be alive, to be present. As you notice what it feels like to be here, you might become aware of subtle tension held in your forehead, your jaw, your hands, or any other part of your body. If you become aware of any tension that you can comfortably let go of, I invite you to gently soften those areas now. And when your physical body is as relaxed as possible, come back to the steady ebb and flow of your breath. Let each breath remind you that all you can ever be sure of is the present moment, and that within the present moment, there is a deep peace to be found. Spend just a short while longer grounding yourself through the natural flow of your breath. And if you notice the mind wandering at any point during this practice, simply note this movement with compassion. Once you become aware of the mind's wandering, send it a soft, tender inner smile before coming back to the breath. Why is that in so many aspects of our lives, we seek out certainty? From our careers to our relationships and all in between, each one of us finds comfort in feeling that things are certain and stable. This tendency is entirely natural, and it arises for reasons that are hardwired into our biology. Put simply, the brain yearns for certainty. When it encounters a sense of uncertainty, it perceives this to be a threat. The threat triggers the brain to send signals through the body in an effort to reduce its uncertainty about the future. Our feelings of stress and anxiety increase as we try to regain a sense of control. Most of us can understand that this tendency to seek certainty is entirely natural. a sense of certainty makes us feel safe, both physically and emotionally. So, it's understandable that we long for assuredness. However, if we are always worried about what the future will bring, always chasing confirmation of certainty, we will likely find ourselves chronically stressed. Our well-being relies, at least in part, on our ability to soften and surrender. So why is it helpful to understand our certainty-seeking tendencies? Well, the more mindful we are of our inner processes, the more equipped we become to manage our responses to life in healthy ways. We might find it easier to discover a sense of mindful presence amidst whatever we are faced with. And it might help us to become more grateful for what this present moment brings. So take a moment now just to tune back into the quiet space within. Come back to the breath, watching the way it flows gently into the fullness of your lungs, and then gracefully flows back out. If you have arrived in today's practice with a feeling of unease about the future's uncertainty, just notice what is happening. Notice that your body and mind are going through an entirely natural process in order to feel more stable. See if you can refrain from making your tendency to seek certainty either right or wrong. Simply notice what is happening with compassion and curiosity. And now come back to your breath, remembering that all we can ever be truly certain of is this present moment, of this breath, and this one, and this one, slowly carrying us into the future. Soften the muscles around your eyes as you breathe, signaling the mind to relax. And if it helps, you might take a couple of deep breaths, exhaling through the mouth with a sigh. Before closing this practice, let your breath return to its natural rhythm, following it for a couple more cycles. Ground into the earth or seep beneath you, reaffirming your presence in this moment. And then gently bring a bit of light movement into your hands and feet. Slowly open your eyes whenever you feel ready. I hope you enjoyed today's practice. See you again.